Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to study the steps of repertorization. We have earlier already discussed that what is repertory and what is repertorization. So, in nutshell, in one word's revision, you can say that repertory and repertorization. So what is repertory? Repertory is just a tool which should be used by a repertorian. So repertorian is a person who is using repertory. Now, what is repertorization? Repertorization is a technique. So now you can understand that repertory is a tool, repertorization is a technique, and repertorian is a person who is using your repertory. So all the things are correlated. Without repertory, repertorization cannot use repertory. It may be mental repertory, but there must be some repertory. And technique, if you are not using technique, if it means properly, it means you have tool. But if you are not knowing the technique to use the tool, then you cannot get desired result by your tool. It means by your repertory. So a step of repertorization is a very essential topic, and it is a practical part. So what are a step? First step. So first step is taking a case. Without taking a case, you can repertorize. To whom you will repertorize? What symptoms you will consider? All the things should be, all the symptom, all the rubric, everything should be collected, can be collected only and only by taking a case in proper way. You must remember previous statement by our stalwart that a case which is properly taken is half cured. So you can understand the significance of case taking. Now second part comes analysis. Second part comes that selection of repertory which should be used for repertorization. How it will be done? It will be done by selection of repertory. So it means taking a case, you have taken a case completely. Now you have to choose which type of repertory, which repertory you will choose. So first you will take case, then you will select repertory based on the case. So it is a next step. By which type of case, which type of symptom are present in front of you, by this you will decide that which repertory should be selected. Now third point comes that picking of the symptom. Picking up the symptoms, it means suppose if you are following BTPP, so you will take symptom as per BTPP. If you are following Kent, or if you are following BPCR. So BPCR, if you are following, you will take symptom of causation, Kent, mind predominant, and BTPP, it means location, cessation, modality and concomitant, you will follow in this way. So third step you completed, that this should be a step by step process. Now fourth point comes, which type of symptom you have chosen, you completed. Now fourth step is analysis and evaluation of symptom. So analysis and evaluation of symptom with their arrangement. So analysis and evaluation is done for arranging the rubric, arranging the symptom. If you are not doing proper analysis, if you are not doing proper evaluation, then you will not be able to arrange the symptoms. For arranging the symptoms in proper way, you need to analyze and then evaluate. Analysis, it means which symptom should be taken, which symptom is significant, or this symptom is significant or not. And then evaluation, it means which symptom is more important, which symptom is less important, which symptom should be higher, kept at higher place, which symptom should be kept at lower rank, lower order, lower place. So analysis and evaluation is one of the most significant part after case taking, because whatever symptom you have taken, whatever symptom you have chosen, if you are not able to analyze and evaluate in proper way, then it may lead to a total failure of, because you will not be able to evaluate, then you will not be give the desired significance, required significance, not desired, required significance to those symptoms. So analysis and evaluation play a very part. Now how this analysis and evaluation should be done? So it should be done like, if you are following Boni-Hussain method, or if you are using Boni-Hussain method, it means you are following BTPP. So BTPP, it means Boni-Hussain Therapeutic Pocket Book. So if you are using this book, so you will use Boni-Hussain method. So how you will arrange the symptom? Simply location, sensation, modality, it means after analysis and evaluation, you will arrange the symptom on these 4 points. You will consider these 4 points while selecting the symptom. This will be order of arrangement of symptom: location, sensation, modality and concomitant. Okay, my dear. Now, if you are using Kent repertory, if you are using Kent repertory, then you will use Kentian method of evaluation of symptom. So Kentian method. So what is Kentian method? Mental, general, physical general, and third is particular. So we have to arrange symptom while using Kent repertory in 3 categories. What are 3 categories? Mental, physical and particular. So these 3 categories should be followed while arranging the symptom. All the symptoms should be at first group, then followed by all the symptoms should be at higher class, followed by physical, maybe 2 or 3 mental symptoms. So all the 2 or 3, suppose a case having 15 rubric, 15 no, you can say 10. So if you are finding 6 mental symptoms, so all 6 should be at top. Suppose followed by you are getting 2 physical general, so 2 physical general and 2 particular general, so 2 particular general. So this should be hierarchy for the arrangement. Now again when we will discuss evaluation symptom, then I will discuss you in Kent repertory and evaluation symptom. Then I will discuss you that how mental symptoms should be arranged, but all the 6 symptoms how should be arranged. So that is, if we will go to detail of evaluation of symptom through Kent method, then we will discuss. Now if we are using BBCR, so BBCR it means Boger, Boni-Busan. If you are using BBCR, it means Boger, Boni-Busan repertory. If you are using, so what is will be method? It will be Boger's method. So you will use Boger method. So what you will use in this Boger method? You will use how you will arrange. So we have earlier discussed that location, sensation, modality, concomitant. All the 4 we have studied in Boni-Busan. Now 5th point you will add causation or causative modality, and 6th point should be considered pathological general. So this 6 points should be considered while using BBCR repertory for analysis and evaluation of symptom, or while arranging the symptom for repertorization or conversion of rubric. This order should be followed. These points should be considered. Okay, my dear. Now symptom should be converted to rubric. 5th step. 6th step is repertorial analysis. Medicine, and then it means conversion of symptom. Earlier you arranged all the symptom as per repertory using, then you will convert all the symptom to rubric, followed by repertorial analysis. It means all the chart or whatever you are using, you will do repertorial analysis and totality, and then repertorial selection. It means 5 drugs you will get, and these top 5 drugs scoring maximum symptom and maximum marks should be considered. Followed by I have told you 8th point, last point, that is final selection. With the consultation of materia medica. So these all the 8 steps should be followed while doing repertorization of any case. So my dear students, all these steps should be considered in every case, and it is a short note. It means approximately 10 marks. Okay, thank you. We'll discuss other things in next class.